Good afternoon, challengers. It's Ingrid here from Beginners Photography blog and the Take 52 challenge. And this week we are critiquing an image that was from the prompt score. Week 12 is where we're at, and our image that I have selected this week is from Elizabeth Stone. Now, Elizabeth sent in or submitted to the Facebook group this really awesome shot of a dartboard and the dart in there hitting the bullseye, and I was really drawn to this image for several different reasons. So we had a lot of different interpretations of the word score, and I really felt like, last week it was all going to be sports oriented, but we had a very big mixture of stuff and a lot of y'all thinking outside of the box, which I love. Now, although this photo is a sports image, to me it's very abstract also, and let's talk about that for a moment and see what I mean by that. So first of all, it is a dartboard, and everybody knows that a dartboard is round, but Elizabeth has chosen to crop this quite tightly, but she's done it in a way that we still realize that it is a dartboard. She's still left in the arc here at the side and here at the side, so that we still get the idea that this is a circular thing, but it's not. She's cropped it so nice and tight that we haven't we don't see the whole round, so that's very impactful. The second thing she's done is our eye is absolutely drawn to the bullseye, which in this case she has placed in the center. And though a lot of times, we talk about this rule, the rule of thirds, which is that your horizon lines don't cut the center, and your subject, your main subject of focus, shouldn't necessarily be in the center. But for this image, to have that bullseye dead center is perfect. It just makes total sense because it's a bullseye, because of the way that the lines just lead all into that, the lines of the dartboard, and then the dart itself. Her focus is exceedingly sharp, and it is perfectly done here, and of course then the colors that are in the dartboard itself lead for a very kind of a vibrant image. So this is a really nicely executed shot. In terms of technical specifications, she's taken this at a fairly wide angle, 28mm, and her ISO 100, her f-stop f3.5, and an exposure shutter speed at 1/10 of a second. Now that is fairly slow, and she's managed to hand hold it really well, or maybe she was using a tripod, I'm not sure. That could have been quickened up a little bit without much loss of anything really if she had wanted to increase her ISO up a little bit. So maybe if she had bumped up her ISO to say ISO 400, that might have brought up her shutter speed up to around a 60th of a second, so therefore we would have had no cause for worry about shutter speed, or sorry, camera shake because of a slow shutter speed. But that doesn't seem to have been an issue anyway, because focus is very, very sharp. So a really nicely done job, breaking some of the rules, Elizabeth, and yet done in a very good way. And I think, just if we can just take away that you don't have to have the full subject in view to get that impactful shot, and you don't have to have certainly everything in focus, and it's much better if it isn't. And if you break some of those traditional rules of photography, it's going to pay off as well. So well done, thank you very much for contributing. And next week's theme is up a little later than usual today, but it is there, and it is delicate for week 13. So I will see you all guys online.